Republicans are fighting to hold on to Lauren Boebert's seat in Congressional District 3 after she switched to CD4, where Republicans hold a bigger advantage. CD3 encompasses most of the western slope and part of southern Colorado. Democrat Adam Frisch, who nearly beat Boebert in 2022, is taking on Republican Jeff Hurd. Club 20 hosted a debate between the candidates this past week to discuss energy, agriculture, public lands, and the economy. The subject of corporate donations also surfaced repeatedly.
Unlike my opponent, I'm not beholden to corporate PAC money or extreme politicians that have funded and supported his campaign, cozying up or hosting fundraisers with out-of-state politicians, and I certainly won't be taking political or financial support from Denver lobbyists trying to take water out of the San Luis Valley. I am focused on place-based policies and solutions, not party politics, that I practice every day. When I oppose burdensome regulations by the Biden administration or Denver that would undermine our important domestic energy or agricultural industries, I'm not teaming up with Republicans. I'm advocating for what is right for CD3 in our country.
My opponent, an Aspen Democrat, says he's moderate. But look at what he does. He supported a liberal energy agenda on the Aspen City Council. He says he doesn't take corporate donations, but has Democratic PACs funneling him corporate money. He says he wants a serious campaign, but spends millions saying, "I won't protect our water," while knowing that's not true. He says he wants the political circus, but spent hundreds of thousands interfering in the Republican primary to beat me.
So, Dick, Hurd had a funny analogy regarding Frisch not taking money from corporate PACs, but taking money from super PACs that are funded by corporations. He says it's like saying you don't get Taco Bell because you order it through Uber Eats. I thought that helps people to understand. Sure. I think a lot of people don't understand this, but do voters even care?
I think campaigns always fall into the trap of thinking the voters do care about campaign finance. But same thing as what I said about the 8th District. I listened to Frisch, and it sounds like he's running for the Republican nomination. I mean, this guy has dived right on every issue on the Western Slope, and it's not going to work. I mean, that is the Republican district. Hurd is a much stronger candidate than Boebert was, and he's going to win that seat. So,
Mike, that's a question I have for you. Frisch does downplay his party affiliation quite a bit. He says he's on Team CD3 and Team Common Sense. He did almost beat Boebert, within about 500 votes, right?
He did.
What are his chances against Hurd?
Well, that was the worst thing that happened to him, was when Boebert decided to leave the Western Slope. I mean, he raised so much money because of it. It was a great foil, and he would have had a good chance. Dick put out a range for Harris winning the state, Vice President Harris, between 11 and 15%. The higher margin she has in the state may give him a chance. He's got the money to be competitive, but he needs a really good coattails from the presidential race. And if that number is closer to the 11 that Dick was talking about, it's harder for him to win.
Although I can't see Harris doing that well in the 3rd District. She will run up the score in the Front Range.
There are a lot of Trump supporters in CD3, too.
No, I think, though, a lot of Front Range people have moved to the Western Slope.
Well, that's true,
there's
too.
That,
and so I do think if Harris gets 15% or more, that will help in the 3rd.
Yeah, definitely.